Hi all, hi friends. So we are just going to learn about the if else loop, what kind of loop is available into the PowerShell and how it is practical session we'll see into the later how to use this in the real time. That one we are going to learn in the later classes. So just is the if statement, if else statement. So what is the meaning of if else means if your condition is going to be satisfied, then only it is going to be entered into the loop. If your condition is not going to satisfy, it will go to the else loop, right? So you can say that if and bracket you have to give the condition, and after that if you are writing the else statement, so you have to give the again that curly bracket, and you will able to write this. So what I have given, I have taken one variable. In this variable I have saved value 6, and if I'm writing if a is less than 6, you write the statement is true, and if it is not satisfied, statement is true. So what you can say, whether $a is less than 6, no, it is equal to, right? So what is going to be displayed, this statement is false, because once it is gone, it is matched with this condition, it is not matched, and directly it came out of the loop, it's went to the else loop, and in else loop it is display the result. That is called if and else loop. Okay, so I'm going with the next one. If else if there, if you have multiple of if else loop, how we are going to perform this. So you can see here, so this time what happened, I'm not writing else condition directly, I'm writing if, then again I'm giving if else if, two times else if means your condition will be checked again, it will be checked with if condition. If condition is going to be satisfied, it's okay, it will go into the loop and it will display the result. If it is not going to satisfy your condition, it will be checked for the next condition. Means else if means you check that again the next condition. If this condition is not going to satisfy, go and check with this condition. If this condition is not going to satisfy, then it is going to else, nothing is determined something. I have written here grape, I have taken one variable, and in this variable I am saving grape and checking with this whatever grape is equal to orange or not. So this is not satisfied, it will go for checking with other one. So what happened here, here grape is equal to grape, yes, it is equal to grape, then it is going to be display this is grape, right? So if I'm going to display this result, so this is the grape. So if I'm going to print apple, so where the condition is going to satisfy, it is going to print that one. So yes, this is apple because the condition is satisfied here, so it has to print this whatever logic we have given. If nothing is going to be, so this time what happened, I have writing here a p p l w or something like that I have given. So this time no condition is going to be satisfied here, right? So what happened, it will check for here, it will check for here, it will check for here, and nothing is going to check, it is going to cannot determine what it is. So this time the value what it is returning cannot determine what it is. So I'm going with the next thing, if loop. If loop will not contain anything like you have seen, so you have seen if else loop or if loop or if else loop or if else if loop. So if you are going with simple if loop, so it will just check the condition. If the condition is going to be satisfied, it is going to print the result, or directly it is going to give the result as it is not going to give anything if the condition is not satisfied. So I am giving here a is equal to 5, and I am checking if the condition what I've given, a is greater than 30, right? A is not greater than 30, right? A is not greater than, it is less than 30, right? So condition is not going to satisfy, so it is not going to print anything. Instead of this, if I will give here 50, so 100% 50 is greater than 30. So if the 50 is greater than 30, what is going to be happen, this time condition is satisfied and it is writing bigger than 30. So what you understood, if you are writing into the if loop, so if loop is just it will go and it will check if the condition is satisfied, it is going to print the result. If the condition is not satisfied, it is not going to print anything in your this one. Okay, so I'm going with the next programming. So this everything is very simple, so I'm not loop example, right? I'm going with loop example. Just we will see this. What is this loop? Okay, so you can see here. Here it is for loop, right? For loop. Oh, sorry. for loop. So for loop, what I have given, same thing, whatever you have studied in your college time. I is equal to 0. I, if the I is less than 5, and then I plus plus. So here what is going to happen, it will be going to, it will check the condition. So I you have given as a 0, so it will check the condition first whether I is less than 0. Yes, it is the I is less than 5, right? You have given I is less than 5. So what is the value of I? It is a 0. 0 is less than 5. Yes, condition is satisfied. What is go? It is going to print the value first, then it is going to increase the value. So if I will go and if I will execute this, that's why you are able to see the 0 value, 0 to 4 it is going to print. So what is going to do? It is going to first print the value, then it is going to increase the value, right? If you are writing for loop, if you are going with the while loop, so I will change to 5 here. If I'm going to execute this, it is the same thing. What it is going to be happen, if I'm going to execute this, so it is this time it is printed 1 first. Why it is printed? As per your requirement, what you want, that one you will able to print. I given as I is equal to 0, it is checking I is less than 5. Yes, it is I is less than 5, right? I value is 0, so 0 is less than 5. Yes, condition is satisfied. And then what it is going to do, it is going to print the value I plus plus. It is increase the value 0 to 1, and then it is added and it is printed the value. So that's why you will see it is printed 1 2 3 4 till 5. So it means after 4, when the value is come 4, 4 is less than 5. Yes, it will match, it will increase the value 4 to 5, and it's going to print the value. Just give me 1 minute. So it is going to increase the value. Okay, so next is, okay, so just give me 1 minute. I will just pause the recording and I will come back. Okay, so this is the while loop. Do while loop, what do while loop is doing, what you have seen, it is first check the it is just first it is okay. So while loop, what it will do, it is going to first check the condition. After that, whatever logic you will write here, you have written here plus plus, and then you have given I, so it is just, it will increase the value, and then it is going to print the value. Going with the do while loop. Okay, so do while loop, what is happening in the do while loop? So do while loop is first it is going to print the value, and then it is going to check the condition. So do while loop also, if I will print, if I will go and I will give I is first, and then I will going to give that I plus plus. So what is going to happen? It is first it is going to print the value, then it is going to check the condition. So here I have given like I plus plus, so 0 is going to become 1, 1 it is going to be print here, then it will check the condition whether it is so if I'm going to print here, so that's why you will see the 1 2 3 4 5. Here if you are going to give here, so same thing, it is here increase the value, then it will go to here. And next one I'm going with the for each loop, right? For each loop. So what is the for each loop? For each, I have already explained you last time. If you'll see here, I have given some array value 1 2 3 4 5, and I'm writing for each. And then what if I'm going to execute this, what is going to be happen? This 1 to 5 value, it's saved into this variable, and here it will be go, it will come here, and after that it is going to send one value, means 1 2 3 4 5. First it will take the 1 will come here, and then whatever you want to execute, it is going to be executed. So it is going to display current element is 1, then it will take the 2, it is going to display the 2. Then it is going to take the 3, it is going to display the 3, then it will take the 4, then 5. So it is the for each loop. So if I'm going to execute this, so you can see current element is 1, current element is 2, current element is 3, current element is 4, current element is 5. So last time I have explained you that okay, here it is not there, so I will go with that practical also. So one more thing, just we'll see whether we will I will able to explain you. I've given here 1 dot dot 5, and I'm passing my pipe symbol, and just I will give here dollar underscore, right? Dollar underscore. So okay, sorry, what I have given here, I have to write for each hyphen object. If I'm going to give here for each object, and if I'm going to run this is also going to display 1 2 3 4 5 only. If I'm going to run this, This is also going to give the 5 only. If you want, you can go with this also. My current I will print here, and I will print plus like this. So this time what I am getting the result here, you can see the current element is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same value I am getting here, how it was displaying this. So don't become confused. If you are getting, in your organization, if you are reading some script, so if they want to rotate into the loop, either they will go with the pipe symbol and they will use for each object, and they will go with this format, right? So this format you already know. In that pipe, if you are giving the pipe symbol, means input of this is going to become that output. Output of this is going to become input for this, right? So what is going to happen, this will contain this value, right? If you are writing pipe symbol and you are writing for each object, so here also it will take the value one by one only, and it is going to display. Either people is going with this way, or either people is going with this way, which is the easy for you, you can go. But I'm using always this format in my maximum of the script. I'm not using this. So but both result is same. So you have to do the practice, then only you will able to understood. If I will go with this, this is also going to display this result. So directly it will be taking for each object you are writing, means one by one value it is going to saved here. So dollar underscore is the short form of this, but actually you can say dollar means is a ps object, you can say. Instead of we will discuss later if you want, like how it is going to be happen, this all. So we'll discuss this into the later classes, then you will understood more how it is going to be happen. Okay, so I'm moving with next to the switch loop. If I'm going with the switch loop, so what is going to happen in the switch, you are going to give the condition, right? You are going to give the condition, and in this condition, if it is going to satisfy which one, it will go and it is going to execute that one. You have to write the switch, and I given the 12, and I will write here 0, 1, 2, 3 like this. So 12 is not matching with the any value, so it is not going to display the any result, right? It is not going to display any result. But instead of 2 12, if I am going to give 1, so 1 is going to match with this, right? So it is going to display this part, you have given 1. If I will go and if I will execute this, so it is going to give, you have given 1. Same thing, you can add the default value also. I have added here switch is 12. If no value is going to match with this all default, it will ask this default, it is going to print this value. So if I'm going to execute this, so you will able to see that this is the please enter the correct value. Okay, so same thing you can use into the array also. Here I have declared 0 to 1. I have used the value array here, so it is going to give here switches here. So what it is going to save the value 0 to 5 value. So what happened after that, I have given 0 1 2 default element, something like that. So if I'm going to execute this, so what is going to happen, it is going to take the value 0 first, so it is going to print this line first, then it is taken the 1, it is printed this, when it's taken 2, it is printed this one. Then whenever it's went for, when it is went for rotation to the third value, third it is not filed, so it is display current element is 3, current element is 4, current element is 5. This is the sum loop, which one we have discussed now. So okay, so just 1 second, I will pause my